Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is grade 5 science revision. هذا صف خامس مراجعة علوم. This is the heykel. In front of you is the heykel. On the left side you can see that there are 15 multiple choice questions and there are 6 writing questions. The امتحان is ورقة. امتحان for وزارة grade 5 is paper, ورقة, paper based. Okay. If you look here, you have all the things that will come in the multiple choice questions, MCQ. And then at the bottom, you have the writing, what will come in the writing. In the side, there are no page numbers, but you have to go to your kitab to find the pages, and you have to use the su'al question paper that I give you for practice. So what is in the heykel? In the heykel is about nabat, plants, and how they grow using air and water. There is also how matter moves between animal, plant, decomposer, and the environment. There is also about what plants and animals, how they interact with each other and the environment. There is also movement of matter, and there is also the relationship between living things in the ecosystem. So here is about nabat, and then how nabat wa hayawan in the and decomposer in the ecosystem interact. Okay, and then down here you have the relationship between living things like omnivore, carnivore, herbivore. Okay, here it says understand number 10, understand the role of decomposer and their place in the ecosystem. Okay, so all about decomposers. Here again, decomposer. Okay, and then when we go down, it asks you models of how energy is transferred through the ecosystem. So here is about the food chain in there, number 15. And then as you go down, you have number 18, describe ways the geosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, and atmosphere interact. Remember, the geosphere كله حجر, the biosphere كله أحياء, hydrosphere كله ماء on earth, and atmosphere كله هواء. Okay, and then number 19, how matter cycles through the ecosystem. This is about the water cycle, the nitrogen cycle, and the oxygen carbon cycle. Okay, so those cycles and how they occur. Okay, and then here you can see use energy in the animals, food used to repair, grow, and maintain, and warmth. So all of this again is just repeating animals, plants, and decomposers. Okay, so those are the parts in the multiple choice and in the writing. So let's have a look at the question paper. هذا question paper. I've given you the hard copy and as well as send it to WhatsApp. You will see that here the PDF they are talking about in the heykel is هذا. This is the PDF, but there are no there are no page numbers, so you have to go to your book to find it where it is. So the first question is explain how the diagram provides evidence of the major roles of different plants and the flow of energy, water, and air. So, as you can see, in the turba you have mai, water, and nutrients. Nutrients like nitrogen, magnesium, they go in the roots. These go in the roots first. From the turba, mai and nutrients go in the roots, and then they go up the stem. Hada stem. Okay, in the stem there is a tube for taking مي called xylem, XYLEM. بعدين the water goes to the leaves. The leaves using shams as daqa, shams is daqa, and carbon dioxide from the hawa, they do photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, they make sugar. The leaves make sugar. بعدين the sugar come to all the different parts in a tube called phloem. Phloem, PHLEOM. Phloem for sugar, xylem for mai. Okay, and the shams provides the daqa. At the bottom of the leaf, you have opening, fatha, for the carbon dioxide to go in and oxygen come out. Out, oxygen, in, carbon dioxide. Also, mai can go out for transpiration. Question number 2, you can see it says, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Okay, I've also given you ijaba. In the ijaba, you will see here all the things that you need the answers. Hada ijaba. You have it in WhatsApp. Okay, all the ijaba for the questions. Okay, let's go back to the su'al. Energy daga is the ability to do work. What is stomata? Define means what's mi'na. Yani what is define, the kalima define is mi'na. What is stomata? Stomata is the small opening in the leaf where carbon dioxide go in, oxygen come out. Okay. Question number 4. Which is found inside the stem of a plant? Like we said, the xylem, XYLEM. This is found in the stem. Hada stem. This is the stem. You find xylem in there. Xylem. Okay. What is the difference between xylem and phloem? Xylem for mai, phloem for sugar, sukur. Okay. Next one. Explain transpiration. Transpiration is the mai, the mai that come in, go out from the stomata. Bakhur evaporate from the stomata. That is transpiration. Transpiration is the loss of water from the leaf, evaporation from the leaf. Okay. Next one says classify. The kalima classify is group. A camel is in the desert. This one is easy. Octopus in the ocean. Shark in the ocean. And the wolf, this wolf, Arctic wolf in the Arctic. Nothing in the forest. Okay. Invasive species. Invasive species is when you take an animal or a plant from one country to another country. Say you take it from America to Emirat. It is not good because this invasive, they will eat the food of the animal that is there or the plant that is there. Okay, and they will bring new disease and they spread quickly. Okay, number 10, that was what is invasive. Number 11, decomposer. What is decomposer? Decomposer are things that eat. They akal أي شيء موت. أكل موت نبات موت حيوان. So they eat. They akal أي شيء موت. And they are found in the turba as well as other places. Okay, so C. Number 11 is C, in the soil with dead plants and animals. So what is decomposer? We said again, أي شيء that akal موت things. Okay, you go to the next one. Why they are important decomposer? They recycle the dead animal. If there is nothing to eat, if nobody eats it, it will smell and it will just stay there. But decomposer recycle the dead things. Okay, so which one here? Mushroom is also decomposer. Fatur is decomposer. They eat ayishaymod, mushroom. The answer B, mushroom. Here, which one again decomposer? Earthworm, dude. That decomposer. Okay. Uh, the mushroom, and mushroom is in a family called fungi. Okay, and the fungi, they do not have root, stem, or leaves. B. How are decomposers different from plants? Decomposers eat dead plants and animals. C, number 17. Number 18, which one is single cell? واحد خلية. Bacteria is واحد خلية. B. How does nitrogen flow? Nitrogen go from Hawa to Turba, and then from Turba to Hawa. Okay, that's how it flows. And here you write nitrogen. This is a food chain, food web. One, if I go from here to here to here, that is one. That's a food chain. But because there is many food chain, it's a food web. And the arrow saham is showing you where the energy goes. So when this eat the grass, it get energy to do other things. Okay. Uh, which one show relationship among all species in an ecosystem? A food chain and a food web. So food chain here. Which one is not abiotic? Remember, abiotic غير أحياء, biotic أحياء. So not abiotic. Animal is أحياء. Air, rock, and water are abiotic. But the question asks you not abiotic. So هذا animal. Which are living parts of the ecosystem. Living أحياء, fungus أحياء, tree شجر أحياء, fly أحياء. Predators hunt prey. You write here prey. Okay, look at the picture. The hawk, the hawk eats the mouse, or the hawk is a predator. uh, which of the earth system interact? That mean interact mean depend or need each other. All of them. Kullu, geosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere, they all need each other. Okay? All the liquid water, hydrosphere, this kalima hydrosphere هنا. كل أحياء biosphere, هذا كلمة هنا. Okay? And here when water بخور evaporates from the leaves of plant, this transpiration. Okay, so this is your paper. You use your kitab, the waraqa, the haikel, and you can also use your alif. For example, هذا about plants. اسمع. So you can see the mai here is the xylem, and the ahmar is the xylem, and the one going down is the sugar from the leaves. This is phloem. Ahmar, xylem, azraq, phloem. Okay, so you can use your alif also to help you with the muraja'a. So you use your haikel, use the question paper. This is the question paper, and I've given you the ijaba in WhatsApp. Okay, write in the question paper and use your kitab to help you do the answers. And you can also use your alif. Okay, all three you can use. Okay, thank you for listening. أول امتحان is علوم. أول امتحان وزارة is علوم. So start your مراجعة. Use the kitab, the هيكل, the question paper to do your مراجعة. Okay? And good luck for the exam. Thank you for listening.